We have a lot of registered speakers.
The Barnett Shell's a slab of rock, 6,000 feet underground. That block of shell contains a stock of natural gas that's been found. And lots of rock lies under towns where there's homes and stores and schools. So drilling a hole, which is the goal.
The information here now is Barclays are backing fracking. They own 97% of Third Energy. Barclays are backing fracking. If you bank with Barclays, you are paying for genocide.
Well, you're turning it down.
Okay. Banking with Barclays, you are backing genocide. Not only in the fracking. Barclays backs genocide all over the planet. Barclays backs Israel, which is committing genocide in Gaza, killing people, men, innocent men, women and children in Gaza. All the water supply is currently cut off in Gaza over the holiday period for the Ramadan. And Barclays backs that genocide. Recently, over in Yorkshire, Third Energy got permission to frack, to drill under the underground aquifers and poison the water over in Yorkshire. This is just the start of a massive fracking operation that anybody banking with Barclays is paying for. All your charges are going into things that will poison the water, kill people. We've won a major battle recently over in Upton in Cheshire, where IGAS have withdrawn from trying to frack near Chester Zoo. This process will poison the underground water aquifer near that zoo and the 6 schools that are within 1 mile radius of that fracking site. We stopped them temporarily. They've been okayed. This bank is backing fracking. 97% of Third Energy, and they have permission to frack. They're going to be applying all over the place. There's drilling licenses going up. We don't have enough people to get around and stop them. We need people to come out and stop backing the fracking. Close your accounts. You've got other banks that will pay you to move your account from this corrupt organisation to ones that do not back fracking. Co-op Bank has said they will not back anything that will endanger the water supplies and pollute. So that the co-op bank is a good one to switch to. They will pay you to move your account. This corrupt organisation is being shut down all over the country. This is not the only awareness day that is occurring. It's happening all over the country. This bank is corrupt. They are going to frack up and down the country, and that poisons water. It causes earthquakes. The only fracking operation that was carried out in this country caused an earthquake over in Lancashire. The well failed. The energy company Quadrilla there failed to notify the public for 6 months when that well failed and chemicals were leaching into the water supply there. The operation caused a massive earthquake recognised by the Geological Survey. It is accepted that Barclays are backing fracking by owning 97% of Third Energy. That is a clear message to what they are going to do with your money if you continue to bank with this corrupt organisation.
Yeah.
Barclays are backing fracking. By putting your money into this organisation, you're paying for the fracking operation to carry on in this country. It is going to cause earthquakes. It's going to cause contamination. They're going to drill near Flamingo Land over in Yorkshire, and that company is nearly solely owned by Barclays. Barclays are backing fracking. Along with this corrupt government, they are backing fracking up and down the country, and they're making very little secret of it. When you bank with Barclays, you are paying for genocide. This will kill people, as they are killing people all over the planet. Barclays are backing Israel in their genocide of the people in Gaza. They've currently cut off the water supply to the innocent men, women and children in Gaza.
Hello.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah. I said I told this to Louise just about the application, the volume.
Well, we're prepared to work with you on volume. If you can find the dB level, I can get a dB meter.
Well, I don't know about DV meters. We've had a couple of complaints from other buskers.
Buskers?
Buskers, yeah.
We're not buskers.
Trying to make you feel good, that's all.
Right. We're here under Articles 1011 of the European Convention on Human Rights.
understand that, yeah.
Right, so we're not here busking, we're not here to try to turf over a few quid.
No.
We're trying to create awareness about people that are going to be killed if this operation carries on in this country.
Yeah, and that's fine. Just about the volume.
So how can you
the volume with the PA system.
how can you equate that to busking?
I didn't say you were busking. I'm saying we had
Other buskers. We've had complaints from other buskers.
bad choice of phrase. I understand why you're here. I said to Louise, I'd show you just my colleagues found some information just about the bylaw,
around the world,
and that's there.
the murder of
Can show that
innocent
to you.
children and civilians. It's disgusting.
Well, I need my glasses to read all that. But does it set out a dB level that we're allowed to
No,
go
it
up to?
doesn't. No.
Well, it's a bit of a shaky law then, isn't it?
It's,
Are you prepared to arrest people under that bylaw?
No.
So there's no threat of arrest at the moment.
I'm hoping you can work with us so you can do your thing.
Well, you're a liaison. Have you had the FIT training yet?
No, we don't do that. We've had this conversation before, haven't we?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so there's no worries, okay. Just hoping you can work with us and so you can do your thing. No problem with that. Can I leave you with this so you can read it at your leisure?
Well, I'll need my glasses to read it, but I'll read it later. You're not serving me with any kind of formal document.
No.
Just information, okay.
And lots of rock lies under towns where there's homes and stores and schools. So drilling a hole, which is the goal, means you gotta follow all kind of
Get
rules.
lots of pictures and stuff, those will go quickly.
You can't leave out one to tell, but take the time to get it right. There'll be gas tomorrow night. So landmen talk to the
Barclays Bank are backing fracking.
drill. Answer questions.
You can switch your bank account to
Some skill.
a different bank that does not back this corrupt process that is going to kill people up and down the country. Vast areas of America, vast areas of Australia, New Zealand, where fracking has been allowed to continue, is poisoned. In California, they've got the worst drought in history. Toxic waste from these fracking sites is being dumped onto crops out there. People are being told that it's safe to drink with radioactive materials like cesium-137 in the drinking water, with benzene, formaldehyde leaching from these drilling sites into the water supply. Don't back fracking. Move your account from Barclays. This corrupt organisation is paying companies to frack up and down the country. You can make a point by switching your account. You get £100 by switching to different banks that don't back fracking. This is probably the worst bank in the country because it is backing a process that is proven to kill people, men, women and children, wherever it's carried out. You can switch quite easily from this corrupt organisation and bank with a bank that does not back fracking. Don't take our word for it, look yourself. You can Google the effects of fracking. You can look into videos like Gasland 1 and 2 on YouTube where people are interviewed about the toxic chemicals that found their way into their water supply, the destruction of their house prices, the earthquakes up and down the countries like America and Australia. The only place where fracking has occurred in this country, it caused an earthquake in Lancashire. The earthquake was felt down here, all over the country, and that is accepted that fracking caused that. If fracking is carried out on this small island, it will cause immense damage. You can look into fracking. Barclays are backing the fracking. There are huge protests going on. Fracking is banned in France. Fracking is banned in Germany. Anywhere where people actually look into the effects of fracking, they are banning it. Barclays are going the other way. They're working with this corrupt government to back fracking. You don't have to back fracking. You can switch your accounts. You can not deal with this corrupt organisation. They plan to frack all over Chester, massive operation. We're currently sat on about 8 sites where IGAS are applying for planning permission to frack in Chester. Barclays backs fracking. If you're banking with Barclays, you are backing fracking. It is a corrupt organisation. Don't back fracking. Barclays is corrupt. Barclays is killing people, not just by fracking. Barclays are financing the massacre in Gaza. Over this period in Gaza, Israel have cut off the water supply. Barclays are financing this the kind of genocide up and down the planet. By backing Barclays, by banking with them, you're paying for genocide, for murder, not just in this country, in other countries. Innocent men, women and children being killed, and that's exactly what is going to go on in this country if you let them carry out the process of hydraulic fracturing. Look into fracking, look into what Barclays are financing. It is going to kill you, it is going to kill your children. It will leave a toxic mess for your children's children, something that cannot be cleaned up. When you drill 2 miles underground and explode uranium-235, cesium-137. You cannot clear up that mess. Those chemicals, those nasty toxic radioactive isotopes leach into the water supply and they will kill people. When that occurs up and down the country, they will push the price of water up and charge you a premium for that water. This corrupt organisation has been identified because they own 97% of Third Energy, a sole fracking company that has got permission from a corrupt council over in Yorkshire to carry out hydraulic fracturing. You don't have to back that fracking. You can say no to fracking, no to Barclays. Take your money and invest it elsewhere. Invest it in sustainable energy. Something that is not going to poison the water, not going to cause earthquakes, and is not going to destroy your house prices.
I can't speak like that all day.
Banking in destruction, banking in fracking.
You can deny me.
You don't have to work for Barclays.
The private security firm, yeah? They've just been hired for the day. Well, that suits us, like, pushes their costs up, like, so we like that. Well, you see, it's all peaceful, you get no trouble from any protest groups like that. But looking to fracking yourself is very interesting. It's going to be up and down the country. Like, we're just creating awareness. Like, you know, it is madness what they're doing.
Banking in destruction.
Tell them about the
House prices in this area are going to go down and down. You're not going to be able to sell houses in this area because of hydraulic fracturing. Barclays are backing that fracking by owning 97% of Third Energy. They've got permission to frack the first well to be fracked in this country since 5 years ago, when Quadrilla fracked in Lancashire and caused an earthquake, caused contamination of the land, caused houses to be damaged. Check out if your insurance company will cover you against damage from hydraulic fracturing, because no insurance company in the country will insure your house against acts of hydraulic fracturing. They have damaged houses in Lancashire, the only place where it's been carried out. In America, where fracking is an established industry, they have decimated huge areas. They have damaged the water supply. The worst drought in history in California is due to hydraulic fracturing. People are turning on the taps over in America, over in Australia, New Zealand, where these processes have been allowed to establish. They're now suffering with poison water, benzene, formaldehyde, uranium-235 leaching into the water supply, and Barclays are backing that fracking. There are protests up and down the country highlighting how corrupt this organisation is and how they're killing people, killing innocent men,